Hey, I hope everyone is having a great day. This is Molo Gaming and I'm back with another Fortnite video. So in today's video then guys, we're going to be ranking every mystery or secret skin that we have in Fortnite. We have a grand total of 13 secret skins, and today I'm going to be ranking every single one of them. So before we get into today's video, make sure to like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get right into it. So coming in guys at number 13, this is going to be Serana. Wow, another female skin with the crop top. Totally haven't seen that before.
Stop the cap.
If it were in the item shop, it would probably just be 1,200 V-Bucks at tops, and even then I probably still wouldn't buy it just because I'm not impressed. I'd probably say this is a bad skin. And another thing about Serana is it really just doesn't fit the storyline for Chapter 2 Season 1, and overall it's probably say it's one of the weaker skins from that Battle Pass, which wasn't even that good to begin with. At number 12, this is going to be the Scientist, which, like a lot of people, I think it was the worst skin in the Battle Pass of Season 10, which was overall a really good Battle Pass, but this skin was definitely the weakest. It was just the only skin that Battle Pass that wasn't an improvement over the original, because I do think that the Visitor is slightly better, and that skin will be featured later on this list. Normally, I'm not one to complain about a skin being big, but this skin is just very, very massive, to the point where it's kind of unplayable. And in my opinion, I think it should have been replaced with Paradigm, which, if you don't know, Paradigm is basically the female version of the Visitor. It's basically the Scientist with a better color combination, and it's a little bit slimmer, so I think that skin would be a lot popular with myself, as well as a lot of people. Number 11 is going to be the Enforcer, but this man really is not enforcing anything. He's quite a boring skin and not very exciting at all. His pants are just one thing that really stands out for not being that cool looking at all. Quite boring, and I think they could have made a lot of changes, added some more details to make the skin better, but they just didn't, which is why I think it's a boring skin, and it's just one of those skins from Season 5 that was quite boring, because I'd say most of the skins in that Battle Pass were really not that exciting, besides, of course, Drift and Ragnarok, which I think are amazing skins. At number 10, guys, this is going to be the Visitor. I understand why a lot of people really, really hate this skin, just because they were expecting a skin like Omega, because Omega was the Tier 100 skin for that season. The Fortnite community was just expecting another amazing looking skin like that. Don't get me wrong, the Visitor isn't really, really bad, but I'll admit, I would have liked a better skin as well. However, the Visitor really does fit with the storyline, and we continue to see more skins of the 7 today. So coming in, guys, at number 9, this is going to be AIM. AIM is actually really, really hated by quite a lot of people. A lot of people often think that AIM is the worst mystery skin. I would probably have to disagree with that, because I think it's a little bit unfairly hated, because I do think AIM has a cool concept. It maybe just could have been executed a little bit more. Maybe some different color combinations. It maybe could look a little less cartoony, maybe a little more rustic. But I'd actually say it's probably one of the better skins from Season 6, mainly due to the fact that Season 6 was quite a bad Battle Pass, considering we had skins like Nightshade and Giddy Up. So if we compare AIM to those skins, I'd say it's actually pretty decent. So coming in, guys, at number 8, this is actually going to be the mystery skin for Season 8, which is Ruin. I think Ruin is a huge step up from the other skins that I've just talked about. I think it's a lot better than AIM and all the other skins that I've talked about before him. Really cool look to it. It definitely fit the theme of Season 8 with the whole lava. I would have maybe rather seen some more customization on him, but it still is a really, really cool looking skin. It fit the storyline like I've stated, and it has a lot of detail. Also, any item from the Molten Rarity definitely fits with Ruin just because it has that lava look to it. Number 7 is going to be the Predator. The Predator definitely fit the season of Chapter 2, Season 5, because it's obviously a hunter. And I maybe would have rather seen some more customization for the Predator, just like Ruin, but I understand he's a crossover skin, so they really can't add too much to the skin just because the design was obviously already came up with a long time ago. The Predator is a really cool character, I think. The films for the Predator are really good. There's quite a few at this point. But I maybe would have rather seen a different crossover skin for Chapter 2, Season 5. One that definitely comes to mind is the Terminator. I just think that's a better skin, possibly the Xenomorph as well, just because I think those skins are a little better, and overall I haven't really used Predator that much since its release. At number 6, guys, this is going to be the Prisoner. The Prisoner, again, really fit the storyline. He was in a couple different events. At least his effect on the Fortnite map was definitely there. The Prisoner also has a couple different stages. On the first one, you kind of have a lock over his face, and then slowly, as you complete more challenges, you can get that away. And I'd say the Prisoner is a really good skin. At its time, it was the best secret skin, but I think we've seen some better ones now. And I'd say it's somewhere in the middle. We have seen some better ones, but it's still a pretty great skin. So we're in the top 5 now, guys, and coming in, guys, at the number 5th position, this is going to be Aquaman. I really, really liked the skin when it first came out, and I'd still say I quite do like it. I just haven't really used it that much. It's a very detailed skin, which I do really like, and there's 2 different edit styles. The first one I'd say is the weakest, where he doesn't have a shirt. Ladies, let's not look. It'll harm your eyes. And then we also have the second edit style, where he has armor, which I think is actually the original edit style, but like I said, it's probably the better one. It has a little more detail, it just looks really cool. The back bling for Aquaman, I'd say, isn't really that cool in my opinion. I don't think I've really ever used that Aquaman back bling, maybe like once when it was first released. But the trident that goes with Aquaman is absolutely amazing. That's one of my favorite gold pickaxes in the game. It has a lot of detail on it. And I'd also say the Aquaman skin is pretty good, and that's why it comes in at number 5. Number 4 is going to be the Wolverine skin, which went with a battle pass of Chapter 2 Season 4. It's quite a good skin. I'd say it was somewhere in the middle for Marvel Battle Pass skins. I wouldn't say it's one of the better Marvel skins, but it's definitely not the weakest. You have a lot of different edit styles for Wolverine. You have his Logan edit style where he's just wearing a white shirt and some pants. That one's quite cool, but I'd say the one where he does have his suit on, I'd say is a little cooler. And then also you have all those enlightened styles, which Chapter 2 Season 4 had a lot of enlightened styles, which is one of the reasons that I think Wolverine is a really good skin, and it's definitely in the competition for being one of the best mystery skins in the game of Fortnite. So at 3rd place, guys, this is going to be the Neymar skin. A lot of people, including myself, would probably think this was just going to be a basic, normal type soccer skin, kind of like the ones that we've seen recently. But I was quite wrong, because the built-in emote version for Neymar is amazing. And quite frankly, if it didn't have that option, it would probably be towards the weaker end. But that armored version is just so cool. And Neymar obviously has 2 different edit styles, where he has his black soccer uniform and also all his yellow, green, and blue one. I personally like the second one just because I like all the colors. And then the armored version is just way better. Really, really good skin just based on the second version with all the armor. I would have maybe liked to see that as an edit style so you don't have to change it all the time, and it would be easier for making combos. But still, Neymar's a really good skin, and this season's mystery skin is coming in at 3rd place. 2nd place is going to be, I think, one that might be a little controversy, but it's the skin that you're seeing gameplay of. It's going to be Deadpool. I actually really like the character of Deadpool. I think the films for Deadpool were really, really good. I really like those movies. And that's one of the reasons that I think Deadpool is a really cool looking skin. He also has a couple different edit styles. He has his red outfit, and then he also has his gray X-Force one. There's also an option to remove the mask, which I don't often do, just because I like it with a mask on. And Deadpool has an amazing back bling. I'd say that's probably the best part of this skin, because I think that's one of the best sword back blings in the game. And overall, Deadpool is an amazing skin, and it's going to come in at 2nd place. I don't know if everybody would agree with this. You can tell me in the comment section if you necessarily don't. But this is just my opinion, guys. And let's move on. So coming in, guys, at 1st place, the moment you've all been waiting for, coming in at this position is going to be Singularity, which is the secret skin for Season 9. Talk about customization. Singularity has some of the most customizable options out of any skin in Fortnite. It probably is in the conversation for being the most customizable skin, just because it has a lot of different color options based on past skins such as Tomato Head or Drift. That was a really, really cool idea, especially with the whole futuristic look, because that kind of reflected on past Fortnite skins. And then it also has an option just to have hair and then a little more armor and then finally her helmet, which I think all the edit styles are equally good. You can make some really cool combinations with Singularity, and that's why I think it's the best secret skin. I say a lot of people might agree with this decision, but you can tell me what your favorite secret skin is in the game of Fortnite. This is personally my favorite, and Singularity comes in at number 1 due to her amazing look to her and all her customization. So that's going to be all for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I just ranked every mystery skin in Fortnite. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.